But yeah, good to see you, Kieran. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I'm going to jump straight into this, and I had so much fun playing this last night. Like I said, I was looking forward to getting back to Akogare anyway. But yeah, it made it so much better that this was released. Oh shit, thought I'd go down. Yeah, I hope you're all having a good Friday night. I've had a very busy evening. Not too bad. Going on to a site tomorrow to do some upgrades to the PC. Oh, lovely. Our build room is better than my bedroom for that sort of thing, and it's got an aircon. Oh, very nice, very nice. What are you upgrading? Just home from my godson's 12th birthday party, so now chilling with some drinks, watching the shit show. I mean, stream. Yeah, I don't have any like nieces or nephews or anything like that, so I can't imagine what it's like going to parties like that. Like all my cousins are they're not young, so yeah. I don't know what like a 12-year-old party is like as an adult. Replacing a failing GPU, a broken heatsink, as well as more powerful PSU. Oh, lovely, lovely. This is the goodie bag for tomorrow. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh, very nice, very nice. Oh, very exciting. Yo, Scruff, how's it going? Smear that paste. Yeah, I knew nothing about PCs. I'm not an Apple fanboy, but I love Mac software and hardware, and never had to worry about building a PC up until the start of this year, whenever I built my first PC, mainly for streaming, but I'd been saving for many years, and got everything that I wanted. But it was actually fun, like researching everything. The problem is you spend so much time watching review videos and comparison videos, and you go down all these rabbit holes, and you start to become a specialist in fans and thermal paste and so on. So it's fun but time consuming. Yo, Cheeseburger. We were talking last night, I think you were away. Kieran is doing something with Red Hat. I think I heard you mention something before about like white hat and blue hat or red hat or something like that before hacking. It might have been you, it might not have been you. I can't remember if that's your field or not. But Kieran's doing his documentation, or like his certification on it. Red Hat is Linux distro. Black Hat and White Hat are received types. Yeah. Red Hat is a company. Yeah. Also late, hi Jay. Welcome in, Aniv. Good to see you. Head version Linux, also called Red Hat. Companies like prepared support, yeah. Oh god, it's gonna take me a while getting warmed up here. Yeah, Kieran, I hope all the upgrades go well for you. Fuck. It's always exciting plugging stuff in and when it finally works. Yeah, I would imagine building the PC now. I remember checking like 6 months ago. Had I waited 6 months, I would have saved like £1,000 on my PC parts. Now, like I'm not salty about it. I knew what I was doing, building a PC in the height of everything being expensive. But like I got my GPU at a pretty good price in comparison to everywhere that was stocking it. I have a 3080 and I paid £1,000 for it. £1,011 when it was everywhere. It was 1,500, 1,600. Oh shit! Gosh dang it! With a big raid. Welcome on in. Thank you very, very much for the big girthy raid there. I didn't get any audio alert for that. Yo, Auntie Binky, Thomas, Cray, Hannah, Josh, Jetto, welcome on in everyone. Horus are awesome! Get him out of here, get them out of here. Oh fuck's sake, Grateful's here as well. Havoc, how's it going? And Jesus.
666.
666. Havoc Mondo, thank you very, very much for the 6 months. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome on in everyone. Gosh, thank you very, very much for the big raid. I really do appreciate that a lot. And I was here yesterday too. Work has been boss. Sorry to hear that, Grateful. Really sorry to hear that. We were talking about you yesterday. We were talking about how fun it's been watching you do Elden Ring. Xanian was in saying like it's top tier content, and I completely agree. Like the soul stuff definitely was not my cup of tea until I started playing Elden Ring. Even though I done a lot of lurking throughout your playthrough without paying much attention in the early game, but I completely agree. Watching you grind out bosses is amazing. Couldn't think of a handsomer streamer to raid. I'm far from handsome, but I appreciate the compliment. Welcome on in everyone. So for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Oreos Are Poop. I'm an Irish Kaizo streamer, and I am just chilling with some Akogare. I said I was going to go back to Akogare after beating Grand Prix World 2 Bowser, and I had no idea this was coming out. So it's really exciting for me to play the remastered version. I never done 100%, I've only ever done any percent. So I've never played Switch Palaces or Special World. So I'm going to go back. I'm doing any percent right now, and then I'm going to go back and do the Switch Palaces, the Secret Exit Switch Palaces, and Special World. So a lot of new levels for me to look forward to here. I've done any percent many, many times, so I'm very familiar with it. Oh, how did I die there? I want to watch this replay. I have no idea how I died. Oh, that was really, really strange. I thought, just had to rip the band-aid off. Don't get me wrong, I love Mario, but the variety has been good for so... Oh, I feel you, Grateful. I feel you. Like, I stream so little, I'm very, very trapped in Kaizo because, like, don't get me wrong, I want to do Kaizo, and I've no problem being a Kaizo only streamer because of how little I stream. But yeah, it would be nice if I had more time, I would love to like stream Elden Ring. I would love to do more Zelda on stream. Like I really need to finish up A Link to the Past because I know everyone enjoys it. I feel really guilty when I don't get to stream a lot. I really want to do some Mario. But I am going to finish. I'm going to finish off A Link to the Past as soon as I can. If I finish this tonight, I actually might do the next 2 nights A Link to the Past. To try and get it done and dusted. Yeah, let's see how I get on this. This may take me another night. Like I said, I haven't done Special World before, so I know it's a bit of a jump up. I don't know how difficult it's going to be, because again, I took 2 months off of playing Kaizo, so my progress is pretty slow. Took me about 3 hours to get up to this level last night. Which isn't bad, but it's also not great, because I've done Akogare with like 200 deaths before, which isn't like fantastic, but it's also not horrible. Do I need this? Why was there? Oh, the throw. I was wondering why there was a throw block, but it's just an obstacle to clear. Amjadu, it's good to see you though. MJ. No, well, if Amjadu is correct, I'll say Amjadu. Okay, so this is final level, is it? Yeah, final level. Help. Oh no! You know the deal, a set of trials to test your abilities and your might and ability. Okay, let's see how I get on. Oh, if I remember correctly, the first few rooms are easy. The second set are a little bit harder. Let's see how I get on. Is the artist previously known as Pineapple? No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't believe you. I know his name is Ahmed, but that's not Amjadu, is it? It is? Fuck's sake. Pineapple, I love you. But why the name change? Pineapple Pants is famous. Oh wait, there's no VIP badge. It's not the same. It's not a name change. It's actually a new account. Yo, taste tester, how's it going? Yeah, it's a new account. No, it's not a name change. Because Pineapple has VIP. Different account. Just found out yesterday. Oh, shit. Yeah. Big Pineapple Pants fan. Don't tell him I said that though. Oh, this is very different. Jeez, that feels a bit tight there. Oh, fuck. It's Ted! Theodore. I love this swamp room. I always loved it. It was always my favourite. And I always disliked this room. Don't tell Figs. Yeah, don't tell Figs. He He is not a fan of Ted. Get in the door. This setup's very, very different now. Okay. Oh, jump! I was stuck to a platform, I couldn't jump. Graham Norton's voice. Ted! I'm putting you on my naughty list. Only joking, I really, really like you. Oh, best character in any TV show ever. Father Noel. He was up at 11:30. Oh. Let's tell ghost stories. Ah! All the non-Irish people just having zero clue what they're on about. Oh shit! I love them the same in the cave screaming, and the same in the sheet, and then scream louder and louder. Let's have a screaming contest to see who can scream the loudest. I wonder, is Graham Norton, like his TV show, is it famous like around the world? Because it's without a doubt the best like talk show show there is. There's no one that does better interviews than Graham Norton, and it's never because of him. The what they call the guests always they do all the chatting. He might ask him a question or whatever, but the guests like mingle among themselves, and it generates like natural conversation because they're just all chatting to one another. Other shows are very much like question and answer, and it's almost like scripted answers all the time when they're doing promos for movies and stuff. But with Graham Norton, it's just more of a casual conversation, and everyone's drunk, so it just kind of works. Plus, it's funny seeing like California A-listers sitting next to someone from up the road in Scotland, and the celebrities have no fucking clue what the person's saying because they can't understand the accent. I remember Zach Braff was there, and he was like laughing, and they're like, wait, do you understand the accent? And he's like, no, I have no idea what's going on right now. It's big in America, yeah. I guess he's not gonna set up where you can go high and everyone. Yeah. Graham Norton couches look really uncomfortable. Yeah, I kind of think that's the point, because if you look at them, they're always, every time they adjust, they always go for their wine or their whiskey or whatever they're drinking. So I think it's intentional, because when they're uncomfortable, they're not sitting back relaxing. They're actually like, they're thinking about what they're doing, and in order to make themselves more comfortable, they grab a drink, so because it gives them something to do, and so as a result, the guests get even more drunk and more comfortable. Oh shit. So I think that's probably why it's set up like that. They can never lay back, and if they do lay back, they're actually like fully laying back. But yeah, I think that's intentional, because they're always sitting forward, and they like lean into one another. Like the guests, they'll always like lean in when they're chatting, and when they're laughing, like they're rubbing shoulders and stuff like that. So I think in general it's better. It makes them more comfortable. This is a great song here. I like this. it's like the instrumental part of a movie where someone's walking through a castle with a sword ready to slaughter everyone, and like it's just like all slow motion and you can't hear anything, and right before the mayhem. Bonding over a shit sofa. Oh, I went through it. I'm trying to think of what room 5 and 6 are. Can't really picture it. I think room 6 has like a shell up throw off a disco shell. Can't remember room 5. That dolphin door there is pretty easy. Oh. Yo, thanks very much for the follow, I appreciate that. If that actually is you. Good to see you. I need to stop down there, that's silly. Get in. Oh, was that always the case? Or was the door where I'm standing? I think the door is where I'm standing, so this is much harder. If I'm thinking about that, can someone confirm that? I think this is new. That door entry. Okay, I have to run off that. Neither confirm or deny. I've got the changelog on my computer, so I can check it up. But that, like, this all feels pretty normal, but the door entry definitely feels different. I feel like the door was on the platform at the bottom. Oh shit. Oh, I got called up for jury duty. First time in my life. I have no idea what to do. But I have to fill out all this paperwork. It would be nice to get thrown into something where I actually have weeks off, months off, away from my job. I would love that right now, just to get a bit of time away from that. Yeah, I don't know anyone that's ever done it. My parents have never had to do it. I don't know anyone that has ever done it. I know when me and my wife moved to Belfast, to Northern Ireland from Republic of Ireland, on our first week, she got a letter in the door about doing jury service, like her first time living in Northern Ireland, and but she's exempt because she's a doctor. So like she didn't do it because she's not meant to do it. My father and sister have been called to it before. Like, was it like a one-day thing, Rick? Or did any of them go on longer? You've been summoned twice. First time I didn't get called. Second time I got exempted for reasons. Okay, cool. You done it twice. Both times the cases went to trial. Each one took 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I would love a bit of time off work right now. That would make me feel really good. But my sister was there for a bit of a week. Yeah, I literally know nothing about it. My only experience with like juries and stuff is from movies, so like 12 Angry Men or like the O.J. Simpson trial. Oh, what is this? Oh, I remember this. Oh, I'm a dick. I watch Judge Judy every day. I'm a big Judge Judy fan, but there's no jury in Judge Judy. I actually do. I watch Judge Judy every day. I even watch the TikToks as Judge Judy and go into part 3, part 4 and stuff. Just go along on the first day, say something racist, and they let you go home. Baloney. just scream, this whole court's out of order. Jury number 32, can you please sit down and shut up? I do watch it every day, but Judge Judy is all while I'm cooking. She's the Judge Judy and executioner. Cheese has an emote called Jugs Judy. I'm sure you can imagine what it is. It's very funny. Yo, Fries, how's it going? Don't know who owned the emote, but he shared it with me before. Thanks everyone for popping in. Like I said, had a bit of anxiety about starting, and I appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out. It definitely makes me feel a lot better. Lights behind me are really, really bright. Wait there, I need to turn them down. There we go, that's better. Baba is Fry's leader. Down with this sort of thing. Yeah, 12 Angry Men is a fantastic movie about a jury, if anyone's interested. You only get to see the 12 jury members. You don't get to see the court case. You just get to see them in the back room talking about a case. And it's from 1958, I think it was released. I would absolutely recommend watching it. Yo, Narco, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Okay. Disco and a shell. Oh. Yo, Hank, how's it going? Did Twitch finally ban you for not wearing a shirt? Good to see you, Hank. Oh, I'm very, very sad. The world record I wanted to go for has a brand new world record. And it's like ultra optimized. Power of Keys is now like, it's like flawless. Get in the door. Steelbeard, welcome on in. Oh. Let's see those dance emotes. Oh. This is a good track. On my very first playthrough, this fight took me two attempts, which I was very proud of, but I felt let down. I felt like the hack was perfect in my eyes, and I wanted a big long boss grind, and then I beat it so easy. Now I think it's absolutely fine because I don't always get it so easy. Oh my god. The music is very on point. I don't love all the tracks, but they're very fitting for the level. Yeah. Yeah, I have thoroughly enjoyed this deluxe version. Oh, bit laggy. There we go. Take Yoshi with me. Steelbeard, good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Right, time to backtrack a little bit and do the secret exits and switch palaces. Playing more rando, awesome. Good to see, good to see. Yeah, Ship of Harkinian is fantastic. It's so much fun. It really is. Wait, can I go back to the start? I think no, maybe I can't. Yeah, I can. If you haven't got all the switch passes, this is a faster than walking back. Yep, lovely. I appreciate this. I don't like having to backtrack, walk through an entire level, and then back again to Special World. I like this. Okay, so first one is it Clune Cavern? No, the Toxic Passage. What is this? Waterworld had really cool... Oh, yeah. Waterworld was kind of like a big deal. Like, not just the fact it was a great game, it broke a lot of the rules of what was expected from a Mario hack, and that menu system was genius for the different subworlds. Okay, so this is all new to me. Okay. I think this needs to be claw grip. Too good of a regrab. Also, yeah, it was... Sorry, I just realized that was a question. Yeah, it was Waterworld that had the menu system, where you could press start and select what world you want to go to. Each world had a cool name and stuff. Oh, big. Also, thanks for the GGs, everyone. There we go. Nice. There's a cool little section. Tubble oven. Love this track. Like butter. Yeah, this is a cool track. I would really love a whiskey right now, but don't want to make myself sleepy. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god. Okay. You're having Iron Brew for the first time in well over a decade. Yeah. Iron Brew is lovely, but it's very sweet. Iron Brew. I used to buy the Iron Brew sweets, like the penny chews, when I was in school. Can't believe I used to be able to buy sweets for a penny. That's crazy to think. Penny bubblies. Well, bubblies were always 2p where I lived, but I know you're much older, so you probably paid like a shilling for for a bubbly. Kind of 2 bubblies and change for my shilling, please. 10 penny bags. Yeah, we used to have bags as well. I actually got to try Iron Brew a few weeks ago. I used my ratio book to get them, or ration book. Oh my god. This is a really cool level. This is a very like old school Kaizo style level. This is how a lot of old school levels or hacks play. Like individual, like it's not the level doesn't have a flow. It just has like individual setups, but it's a good thing. It breaks up the like fast pace. Like say the secret exit was obviously super flowy. So it breaks that up, give you a bit of variety. Really cool. Yeah. Oh my god, that was horrible. I don't know if Grateful is still here. Or any of Gosh Dang It's folks. I know there's a lot of Souls fans there. But I've been playing Elden Ring in HDR and it is the most beautiful thing ever. There's a big difference. I can't imagine playing it on a computer monitor in not HD or not HDR. Where else am I gonna go? Well, I didn't want to call you out of lurk. But yeah, HDR. Oh, mind blowing. Like I have a really good monitor that I'm playing on. But the difference in the non-HDR mode and HDR is insane. It makes it look, instead of like kind of muted and greyish, it's just everything is just a lot warmer. And yeah, you've streamed like twice this year. I ain't going anywhere till work is You are correct. I have only streamed twice this year. Well, thank you. I appreciate the support a lot. I really do. I noticed Twitch have changed their emails on your stream summary. So I had turned my stream summary off from Twitch because it was always so like not negative, but it was like, it's like, oh, it's basically you've underperformed compared to your last stream where you had many more viewers, whereas Stream Elements was always like, Stream Elements was like, oh my god, you had 4 chatters this time, amazing, great progress. Oh, I think I seen this. I think I have to do a 2-frame jump here. Oh, fuck me. I think I saw EJ do that bit. There's a 2-frame jump. But yeah, I turned the Twitch stream recap email on just out of curiosity, and they're now doing the Stream Elements approach where it's like, great job, you're on fire, you had 4 chatters. So still not as good as the Stream Elements one, but definitely better. It's an improvement. Oh, fuck. You know, fire is not something you can describe as you're doing great. Yeah. Your community's on fire. They all fucking burned. That's why there's only 4 chatters. That's very, very Twitch recap. Remember to stop, drop, and roll. Oh, fuck me. Fuck. Yeah, this is giving me like Akogare vibes, this level, which is amazing. Oh shit. Or did I say Akogare? Obviously it's giving me Akogare vibes. I meant Kurosu vibes. I'm so fucking tired. Does anyone want a sneak preview of what I'm going to do for a special stream very soon? I've got something planned for a long stream. I can give you a little taster for what it might be. People are interested. Yes. Does it involve getting your viewers a Mars bar? So, Denny's recognize this. Ta-da! So, so I will set that up someday soon. Big bog roll, yeah. See how I get on. I love spicy food and I can tolerate it. In terms of my like I'm not like a whiny little bitch when it comes to it. However, my body like convulses and stuff. Like I will get severe hiccups. I will get really bad crying. My nose will get really sniffly, which is all kind of normal. My hiccups get really violent, and but yeah. So I'm gonna plan that soon. You'll be crying by Los Calientes. How far is that? Los Calientes. Oh wait, is that actually that's not actually a sauce? Does that mean something else? I don't know what that means. Interview Oreos and get a bunch of your wings for you both. You're going to urinate in different size bottles, Rusky. Yeah, it's not in this one. Usually fourth. Oh, sorry, it is Los Calientes. Yeah, so it's 33,000 Scoville units. Number 4 then. Yeah, well, let's see how I get on. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So I have nothing planned, but I want to do it like a make a bit of a bigger stream out of it. I won't do like a 12-hour stream, but I might want to do like a 6-hour stream or something like that. Something a bit more not what I'm used to. So I will post on Twitter about it. When I think of something, when I have a day free that I can do it. Swap out the line out every now and again. No, I don't know what way I'll do it. I might make it like a small sub incentive, not 10 subs or anything like that, but I may do like a small sub incentive, like every few subs go for the next one, or something like that. But yeah, I'll plan something out and we'll work around it and we'll go from there. Psycho and I did $25 for a hot wing back in November. Like $25 and you take like the hottest one. Psycho up here. Is that like a really hot one or something? Subs for caps. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love spicy food. Like my wife's Thai, so I eat a lot of Thai food. But I can definitely handle it in terms of like mentally, but physically my body will have hiccups and stuff, and I'll be crying and I'll have a runny nose. Okay, let's see, can I get this? Oh no! Or you can handle it mentally. No, a lot of people like start crying like, oh, it's so spicy. Oh. I've never once done that when I've had really, really, really spicy food. So. I will cry like a little bitch over my hiccups because my hiccups will hurt me. And Vlakados, Scruff, and Rick can attest to how much of a bitch I am whenever it comes to my hiccups. When we went out at the Christmas market and we're having German beer, I got a hiccup attack. Also, welcome in, Gooch. I just realised that was you writing. Oh, Gooch, I'm very sad. Tower of Keys has a new record and it's like flawless. It's like TAS standard. 8 days ago. By a new runner. I'm very sad. Better than I can do, so like regardless of whether I had the record or not, like they were obviously going to get it. I'm not a beer person. I love the taste of beer, but I can't have it. It's I don't know what intolerance I have. I don't know if it's a gluten intolerance or a wheat intolerance but my like solar plex area all swells up and I struggle to breathe and stuff like that. So I can't really tick beers. Guinness does not do it. Guinness is amazing. I could drink Guinness all day long and it doesn't happen, which is why I'm a big Guinness drinker. But moonshine, funny enough, I've been around, like, so our version of moonshine is called poaching. It was made from potato skins. I've never actually had poaching before. I have had, or sorry, I should say I've never had Irish poaching. I've only ever had French poaching, which is made from apple skins, and it was not nice. When I drank, I like Guinness. I actually have a metal Guinness poster thing. Oh, cool. Yeah, see, the problem with poaching is it's all home brewed, so you could have 32 different samples of poaching and every single one might taste a little bit different because it's all home brewed and there's no rules. It's just it's somewhere in around 90 to 95% alcohol usually, because it's not distilled like for any longer than it needs to be, so it's not like, it's not safe to drink really. But it's something, if you go to an Irish funeral or whatever and a lot of people are drinkers, someone might whip out a bottle of poaching, stuff like that. It's pretty common. It'll put hairs on your hairs that exist on your chest. Probably as hard as absinthe and Everclear. Well, absinthe is... So the thing is with absinthe, the highest percentage absinthe you can get in the UK is 55%, but I have had 85% and it fucked me up. I had it on before going to Magaluf when I was 18, and I ended up passing out on the plane. We went to a nightclub and then went to the airport, and the old woman sitting next to me woke me up. And she said, "You need to go to the toilet, you're turning green." And I was like, "I'm fine." And she's like, "No, go to the toilet." She probably didn't want me throwing up on her. And when I was going to the toilet up the aisle, I was like putting my hands out on the chairs and I started feeling dizzy. And I remember going to reach for a chair and I like missed it and fell onto an old man. And I woke up and I was stretched out on 3 seats, and the people that were on those seats were standing, and I had an oxygen mask on, And so that's what happened whenever I had 85% absinthe in the nightclub before going on holidays on a plane. The Magaluf. So, and I didn't have much. I did not have much. Like I was out drinking, so I was very, very drunk. As it was, I only had like about half of a shot worth of this stuff. I really did not have much, and it messed me up. And like I don't get like sick from normal heavy drinking. I used to do it all the time. Very rarely did I ever get sick. So it wasn't from the alcohol. It was from the absinthe. Like it was the only thing different from what I would have normally had done. Worst that I've done is wake up in the ditch. I want to wake up in Magaluf. Yeah, I've woken up in the ditch before as well. I tried my best to not drink until I was 16. I was really into music. I played in lots of bands and everyone drank, and a lot of people would get too drunk and then their music would be shit, or they were falling out with their bandmates and stuff because they were too drunk. So I always wanted to sort of hold off for a while until I was 16 so that I could play more music and play better, because I was always very self-conscious about my drumming and guitar playing. So I waited, and I kind of like went a bit crazy when I turned 16, 17. Okay, I need to pay attention because this 2-frame jump at the end is hard enough without me not getting there to give it more attempts. I knew it. As soon as I was going up, I knew it. It's definitely a bit of a step up from the normal levels. This feels a little bit more precise, which is perfect. Oh, fuck. Thank fuck for that. Yup. Never passed out from drinking. Well, that was, yeah, I've passed out twice in my life. Like, I can drink very, very heavily, and I can get very messy, but I'm actually very good at holding my drink. I become more of an idiot rather than a nuisance. Like, a lot of people become a bit of a handful when they're very, very sloppy drunk. Thankfully, I'm not like that. I don't actually like getting drunk anymore. It was much more fun when I was a teenager or in my early 20s. It's not really that much fun anymore. As an adult, whenever a hangover lasts multiple days, and it really does just mess everything up. Like, it wrecks your sleep, it wrecks your concentration, you become useless for 3 days, and life's depressing enough as it is without having to deal with that. And the worst thing about the worst thing about alcohol is what you need is sleep and water to get over it. And I can't sleep. I have broken sleep and I can't lie in bed all day. Like, I really need to get out of bed. So yo, Rube, how's it going? Good to see you. Going well. I've cleared a few exits. I'm now doing exits that I've never done. So I've beat this level before, but I've never done the secret exit or the switch palace. This is all new to me. Just need to get into the secret exit here. I keep missing this. When I get tipsy, I massively slow down or stop. Yeah. Like, Rick, that time we went out at Christmas time, or not Christmas time, the time before, like, that was the most I've drank in a very, very, very long time. It's just not as fun as it used to be. I think the difference is when you can afford to, like, lose 2 days when you're young, and you can afford to lose 2 days, it's no big deal. Oh my god, I think whenever the following day you actually have to do stuff, that's when it stops becoming fun. Like, you just, like, who the fuck has a free day anymore? So yeah, and even mixing a few drinks in something I don't usually do. So by the end of the night we were only getting towards tipsy, so it timed out well with us naturally stopping and going up. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Early, yeah. Like, I have quite a large whiskies collection. I'm trying my best to cut it down. That sounds very gloaty and very alcoholic-y, but it's not. Like, I bought a lot of bottles of whiskey when they were, like, on offer and stuff, and I might have a glass once a month or a few glasses in a few months' time. And what happens is I have a collection. Oh, fuck me up, pipes. I have a collection of bottles, and a lot of them are almost empty, so I'm trying to, like, actually cut down on the amount of bottles I actually have. But I would much prefer drinking 1 or 2 of my good whiskies than actually going out and getting plastered. Last time I had alcohol was the Christmas market with the lads. Bubbles! Jose's favourite. Um, Nothing better than getting shit-faced as a teenager and helping two different people move on the same day and then going home and feeling like one foot is in the grave. Let's see what drinking situation is like in a fortnight. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know some people are very interested in drinking, some people aren't, so it'll be interesting to see because not everyone's going to be getting hammered. So it will be interesting for sure. Biggest surprise, Tweed. Oh yeah. He doesn't drink, he only does bath salts. He's going to be bringing the Daz Fairy washing up powder, bumping lines. You fucking what, mate? Fucking do you? Cigarette hanging from his mouth. Oh. Oh fuck. And a leather jacket. Straight out of Greece. Devil. Or alternatively, he comes looking like Frank from Shameless. With love and hate tattoos on his knuckles, and he's getting he's missing a finger, so it says love and hat. And where his stub is for on his left hand for the word hate, where he's missing his baby finger, he's replaced it with a spoon to fuel his intense bath salt habit. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Tweed's a good spud. Not be long before he's making partner anyway. Juz still stank at bubble jumps, and it ain't even a hard trick, man. Everyone knows Juz loves bubbles. Can't wait for you lot to realise I'm only 5'2". Well, it's funny you say that, Steelbeard. I reckon me, you and Zanian are going to be towering over everyone else. Us three are the same height. And Rick's not far off. Oh god, I've seen this level before. I get a feeling there's a color blindness issue for me in this one, because sometimes in the old level it didn't really make sense. So I'm red-green colorblind. My cock is bigger than 5'2". Is that mushroom green or red? I'm curious. Green, okay. Oh shit. Yo, Don Waffle, sorry I didn't see you come in there. Good to see you, dude. I hope you're doing amazing. Good to see you. Okay. Okay. Don't really understand that, but we'll get there. Oh, fuck. Wait, how did I bounce off that note block? What the fuck happened? Why did that note block bounce me up? Boing. I am afraid to run into the note block because it bounces me up. Sometimes that comes down pretty slow. I'm assuming it's a spawn issue based on their... What do I do here? Do I throw Yoshi up to hit the turn block? I think I throw Yoshi up to hit the turn block and then jump over with Yoshi. I don't know. Yeah, this is quite hard in comparison to other levels in Akogare. And then is this a ditch? Okay, that's a grow, and then back in the platform, and then jump off and ditch. Okay. After I clear this, I'm gonna go get myself a cup of tea. Wake up because I'm so fucking sleepy that I'm really quiet. So fully grown Yoshi, jump ditch. Oh god, this is tough. I wonder, was the original this difficult? I don't know how much has changed in this from the original. I know the palette has changed. I don't know if there's something I can't see because it's red. That's a possibility, but I don't know if that's the case. I think it's just difficult. Okay, that was the best I've done that. That's still not right. Yeah, this is definitely difficult. This is a big jump up from the other levels in Akogare. Like the yellow pass was hard as well, but this is much harder. But again, like I said, I don't know if my color blindness is making this more difficult than what it should be. And again, I'm absolutely not shitting on anyone for not being aware of color blindness, or like it's so easy to not know about when you're not impacted by it. But like red and green for me, and pink and grey is very difficult. And my color blindness is deemed mild. It's not even like moderate or bad. It's mild, and yeah, it's really difficult. I tweeted about it once and I got a lot of traction. And what was very interesting is it wasn't just colorblind people responding to it. It was also people with blind or visual impairment also commented on like how some hacks don't have a lot of contrast, or setups just can't be seen, and they've got like a limited restricted view. Okay, wait there. Fuck. That was it. That was the best attempt. But oh yeah, Barb's colorblind, same as he's got the same as me, only his is much worse. Yeah, Gucci, yeah, it's definitely becoming more accessible. Like, it's definitely becoming more popular. Accessibility is growing. Like I'm a web developer, and it's extremely important to consider accessibility, not just because it's the decent thing to do, but for legal reasons. Like Domino's had a famous like lawsuit against them where someone sued them. Was it 10 million or something they got off them because they refused to make their website accessible, for like blind users. So blind users use our screen reader, so it reads out like the navigation, it'll read out like the contents and what it thinks the images. So it's fantastic. It means blind people can come up with their version of what it visually looks like, and they can navigate around the website and they say go into home, go into like shop for this product, like search for this product, go into that product page, click the add to cart button, click the checkout button, just using that as an example. So Domino's refused to make their website accessible, and because it cost money, and the person got, I think, 10 million from them. Pretty well made video series named Designing for Disability by a dude named Mark Brown. Yeah, it's definitely, like, just in general, accessibility is definitely much more common. Like the thing is, like, it's the way in web development, the way we approach accessibility is we don't see it as doing something extra for blind users or anything like that. We see accessible design as good design, so that's the standard to get to. It's not this extra thing that you have to do. You should do it because that is the baseline standard that you should be meeting, and that's like the most beautiful way of looking at it. Like it shouldn't, like, making the likes of just using like colorblind as example, using like colorblind modes or having colorblind modes available in a game, or their ability to like change controller layouts, because some people use like custom accessible hitboxes instead of a controller because they can't hold a controller. So things like that, having these settings, it doesn't, you're not putting something extra into the game, that should be your default to go to, so that anyone can enjoy the game. You're not excluding anyone, and it's sort of like it's a real shitty attitude to think that it's much more work, because it's really not. It's not that much work. From a design, like a developer point of view, it's not a lot of work. And the idea to think that, well, we made this game, like, if blind people can't play it, so what? Or if people that can't put their hands together, maybe they've got shorter limbs, or they've only got one limb, and so on, like, or maybe they're playing with their feet, like, for whatever reason that people want to play the game, they shouldn't be told no, you can't play, because I can guarantee the people out there that are doing amazing things to play games, like a perfect example is Handy Capable Sean. Barb reads this guy called Handy Capable Sean quite often. He plays with his chin. He was born without the ability to use his legs and arms, and he speedruns games. He plays brutally difficult games with his chin on his controller, and he does this here with his custom controller. I think he uses a normal PlayStation controller, I think. But the point is like, no one has the right to say, oh, you can't play our game because we don't want to be bothered putting a setting in to use a custom controller or custom color setting or whatever it is. There's a lot of different options for accessible design, and like I said, it's not hard. Like, it's in terms of like reconfiguring a controller, like, that's not a hard setting to add to any game. Like, even Elden Ring doesn't have colorblind modes, and it's a very, very difficult game to view sometimes. Like I watched Barb's playthrough, and there was a part in it where there was like red blood stain on grass, and Barb couldn't see it, and hey, that was good too. And like, that's just bad game design. If there was a colorblind mode, that wouldn't have been a problem. He would have been able to see it. When it comes to colorblind modes, there's 4 different settings, because there's 4 different kinds of colorblindness. Sorry, I'll catch up on all the facts now, but like it's like in terms of how common like color blindness is, 1 in 12 males are colorblind. Like it's very common. It's people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize that they're colorblind. 1 in 12 men are colorblind. 1 in 30 women are colorblind. So it's very, very common. I personally don't use the colorblind settings. I don't feel like I often need to use them because I'm lucky and my color blindness is mild. Yeah, having the options there is important. So let me see. The Hitman games don't let you change controls or change all controls. It's just like a capitalistic approach that to develop things that is not inclusive. Couldn't just. Well, it's something. It definitely goes along those like digging your heels into the sand. It's like, oh, you play it our way, or you don't play at all. Like it's kind of that attitude, and it's shitty. It does the same thing. 2-player also plays one hand. One of the reasons why I started creating standard compliant axe input controllers with custom layouts. There's a puzzle in RE1 remake that he had a brute force. What do you mean by being mild? Okay, so I'll exit this level. I'll show you an example. There was a level in this that I couldn't. I had issues with because of my color blindness last night, so I'll show you it as an example. So let me just move over here. So see above me, see the spikes above me. So they're like a pinky color, and they're on a green background. There was multiple instances in this level where I didn't know the spike existed because it all blends in for me. Now with having mild color blindness, now that I know they're there, I can very clearly distinguish like the pinky, browny, reddy colored spikes versus the green background. Yo, no worries, Santi. Thanks very much for checking out. Yeah, I'll check out that Mark Brown video.
Fucking liar.
Warriors are not epic, but yeah, with being mild, I can distinguish the difference between the spike and the background.
How fucking dare you? How dare you?
And but if I was moderate or like really bad color blindness, I still would struggle to differentiate between the colors. So I can differentiate now that I know it's there and I can focus on it. I can tell there's a spike there. It stands out to me now that I know it's there. It just makes it harder for it to jump out at me. So that's just like one example of how for me it's mild. Like last night I was giving examples. If I'm picking up my dog's poo in the garden, if I don't see where they go, it makes it very, very hard for me to find the poo. So I have to like very carefully look around the grass until I find it, because it all blends in. And whenever I finally do spot it, I can recognize it. I can differentiate the color, but it doesn't. It all blends in. Whenever I'm not really sure. Here's Squish. Another example is I was taking down my Christmas tree last weekend, and I knew there were spaces, like I was putting away all the baubles, and there was extra spaces in the boxes for baubles. I knew it was the red ones and I couldn't find them on the tree, so I had to like roll the tree over and rattle the tree around until I heard the jingle jingle, because I couldn't find them. Some colors. Ishihara dot test is the usual standard. Yeah, there's all different tests you can do. I've done them on stream before, just for awareness. But yeah, it's always worth doing a check yourself, because you don't know you're colorblind. Like it's impossible to know if you're colorblind, because like what is blue what is blue? So you've seen a million things that you know as blue. Another person may actually see that blue as a different shade or a different color entirely, but to them it's still blue. So how do you tell if people are able to perceive that color as the same shade and the same saturation and so on? You can't. It's one of the things that's physically, it's impossible to check to see, do people process colors in the exact same way? But what we know is there's standards. Like most people are very consistent, like their blue and other people's version of their blue is always matches up unless they've got a colorblind deficiency. That's probably complicating things a little bit, but yes, basically it's very, colors very complex, but yes, there's 4 standards of color blindness, 4 different kinds of color blindness based on like the colors you might be mixing up. And yeah, for me, green and red and pink and grey are my 2 issues. I knew about the pink and grey. I didn't know about this, but me and my wife were walking down the footpath one day, and she pointed, like someone spray painted on the pavement, like "you're gay" or something like that, in pink spray paint. I can't remember what it said because I didn't see it. But my wife pointed it out, and I thought she was joking. I didn't know there was anything there, and she's like, "What do you mean it's there?" So she thought I was joking that I didn't spot it. I didn't see it. To me, it all blended in because like the texture of the paint took on the texture of the footpath, the flagstones on the footpath. So like that was whenever I discovered that I had pink and grey color blindness. But yeah, I would recommend doing a few of the different tests. As Hank said, there are various tests, and it actually does prevent you from doing certain jobs. Like you can't join the military, can't become an electrician, can't join the police, or fire brigade, fire service. So there are like certain restrictions. I was military electrician with red green. Oh really, Hank? Oh, breaking all the rules. So, was that something, I mean, obviously they didn't test for it, but was that something you were aware of, Hank? I was just real nice to the medical people and they passed me along, yeah. Did they try to test you for it? Oh, they tested several times for it, yeah. Okay, well, fair play to you. Like, oh shit. It definitely, it does, it sets you back if, like, it can definitely set you back, for sure. Oh, nice seeing you online. Short visit. I'm heading for bed. Yo, Crank, how's it going? You climb into bed and have a good night, dude. I appreciate you popping in, saying hi. Oh, my voice is sore from talking. Because I'm not used to this. I might actually go get water. I was going to wait until I finished, but yeah, I'm going to go about, oh fuck me, Figs is here. Yeah, I'm definitely going now. I don't want to hang about now. I will be back in 2 seconds. Let's go and fix. Need to keep my voice down. Was sleeping in the house. This is the last attempt. BB. Big little. Delay and hit that loop block. Pop out the mushroom. Nice new blocks. Fuck. Here we go. Finally. Oh my god. Oh fuck me. Sick. How the fuck did I do that? Do I go back in the pipe? I think I have that. If I made that. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? That is some fucking cursed shit.
What the hell was that shite?
Yo, Tails. Tails, how the fuck is it going, dude? Sorry, I have to whisper. There's people sleeping in the house. Tails, thank you very, very much for the fucking 18 months, dude. Jesus Christ, that's a big number. That's almost a year. Hope you're doing well, dude. What the hell is that shite? Really good to see you, Tails. How are things? Thanks very much, dude. I appreciate that so much. I really do. Living Earth. Oh, this is the Greenberg jump. Oh. This is the perfect use for some SMW glitches. The Goomba jump is rarely used. This one times it out perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but congrats on Grand Prix World 2. Yeah, Grand Prix World 2 was so much fun. I'm glad it's over, but for me it's the best hack I've ever played. I had so much fun. The boss fight was just amazing, and it was everything I had hoped for. This is a remaster of a very popular easier hack that I'd already played many times. But I only ever done any percent. I'd never done like the special world or the switch palaces. So now I completed the rest of the any percent levels. I'm now going searching for the secret exits and doing switch palaces, and then tomorrow I'll do the special world levels. Yeah, thanks very much, dude, for the sub. I really do appreciate it. What are you playing these days? Are you still into Celeste? Are you doing any Celeste mods? I've got Celeste on the Switch, but during the winter sale on Steam, I actually bought it on PC as well, so that I can play the mods. There we go. In the pipe. I don't know if I've ever seen this. Again, this is another colorblind issue possibly for me. Oh, that was easy. Wanted to make sure I didn't chuck the key off the side. That was way easier than the rest. It's 2 bounces. I might actually know, but I should. Friends and I have been playing a lot of VR. Oh, fantastic. Very exciting. So I was looking into VR. I don't really want to get anything VR until it's like really, really good, like games and hardware. I get the feeling it's still very much in the like early adopters phase. Is it still in the early adopters phase, like, or is it now like in the phase where like it's like reasonably priced for good quality? But those two are both expensive, aren't they, Kieran? Like those are both like £1,500, £1,600. Big pushes towards wireless kit and still in the early stages. I've got the Index. It's good, but yeah, still feels very early stages. They're good early stages, yeah. So like maybe in like 3 years we'll be out of the like early adopter phase. There'll be better games and better hardware, better price. Like I know Meta are doing a lot with Oculus and stuff, and they're bringing out loads. But I try not to stay too much into it because I don't want. I don't have the money to buy into it. But like I got a Steam Deck recently, and I absolutely love it. But it's very cheap, like in comparison. Like I've got a really good PC, so I would love to like utilize that power rather than go for a wireless VR headset. If it meant like better quality. But I don't know how that works when playing certain games. Like I'm assuming certain games like Beat Saber and stuff, it's better being wireless. I don't know. Edward already had a powerful PC. I hear wireless tech, but cables with VR can be a pain. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Again, like if you're playing like a racing game, it's not like as much of an issue as playing Beat Saber, but for example. But I suppose it's just the pros and cons. Like if you want to run it with the PC, you're gonna have a cable. If you want wireless, it's going to be lower quality. I know Juz is a big fan of Beat Saber, and Meriduan. He plays Beat Saber as well. Rift mold stick. And go over. Oh, it's one and then re-grab. Yeah, of course, Gooch. It's just its own category of gaming. Like you might not be into first-person shooters. You might not be into sports games. You might not be into VR. Like, it's its own thing. It's not for everyone. I have played VR, 3 different kinds of VR in my work office before, and was blown away with how good it is. But investing in it is a very different thing. I didn't think I would have liked it as much as I did, so it took using the experience to really get a good feel for it. And it's also not the sort of thing that's just applicable to everyone. Like some people may get very sick using it and stuff. Like oh my god, another colorblind issue. Look at this. Grey and pink. Oh fuck me, that's difficult for me. I'm having to like really like concentrate. Mini putt, yeah. Well, again, it's the quality of the hardware and the game is kind of irrelevant as long as you're having fun. It's Wii Sports. Wii Sports was shit quality, both in terms of hardware and software, and yet it was still a lot of fun. So, like, all that matters is that you're having fun. I was making this so much harder on myself. You take that back. Wii Sports is the best. Wii Sports was revolutionary. It got boomers into playing video games when they had zero interest in video games before. Like, Wii Sports was such a game changer, but it's still really fucking shit in terms of like the technical abilities of the game and the technical abilities of the hardware. Like that's no shade, it's just that's the way it was. Like, but it was still great. Like, the fact that you could like bowl a perfect strike by doing like this here and stuff like this, or just doing this weird flick and it guaranteed you a strike. Like, that little things like that just like prove the point that it's not perfect, but it's still fun. So that's all the point I'm making, is that like something doesn't have to be perfect and high quality. Nice cock. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Jez, who only streams once a year, has like an alert on his stream for like the Wii bowling strike, and when it comes up, like instead of saying strike, it says nice cock. This is very funny. But yeah, like Nintendo are famous for not going by the ultimate hardware, because that's not what they're trying to do, and yet they still make some of the best games. So fun is fun, exactly. Look at me playing a 30-year-old game on my 27-inch 4K monitor. This is not a bad, like, Mario World is not a bad looking game, but it's not fucking the best either. There are people who apparently find this stream fun. Horses for courses. I've been playing Super Metroid. Yeah. No, it's like... sometimes the gameplay and quality and the fun you have outweighs everything. Like, there are lots of examples of that in gaming. Lots. I loved Wii Sports Resort. I actually liked it a lot more than Wii Sports itself. We had both. Well, obviously everyone had Wii Sports because it came with it, but Well, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Rick. Like, the Wii made boomers interested in gaming for many of them for the first time ever, and that's why the Wii was such a big hit, because it was like acceptable to have a gaming console in your house. This bit's really hard for me. What bullshit is going to be in here? Oh, I hate this. I'm a fucking donkey. And first try that. First try what? How's it going, Red now? Oh, in general, like you haven't seen anyone do it? I was trying to think. I thought you meant I done it, and I'm the first person you've seen do it, but that I obviously didn't do it. Because I'm a fucking donkey. Yeah, this thwomp is hard. The saw isn't hard for me to see with my color blindness, but the thwomp is quite hard for me to see. Yo, Joe, how's it going? Good to see you. Red Knight, what are you playing these days? I haven't seen you do... I've been off Twitch, but I haven't seen you do SMW in a while. Last thing I saw you play was Fourth Chamber. Jumpers. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. To continue, you must find and press the 3 switches. If you have not, exit to the left. Moon. Yeah, fourth chamber is a big one, but it looks amazing. It's like the modern Grand Prix World 2. Okay, I am not going to start this level today. I'm going to end it here because it's very late and I'm tired. I will be back again tomorrow night and the following night. Let me see who is on so I can send everyone to. Okay, I know where we're all going. Few weeks, motherfuckers. Thanks very much for all the thank yous and the GDs. I appreciate it a lot. Let's go see Charsky, one of the best streamers around. Really cool dude. Everyone knows him. So hop in there.